But why would you give him that in a home setting if you're not planning to buy him? I can't really wrap my head over it. And I just have a question. Am I bínú my yo-yo? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ Yorùbá. I will ask in English and I'll ask in Yoruba. Is there a booklet or is there a step-by-step when you lose a loved one, how you should act? Ṣé nǹkan kan wà tó ti gbé wa tó ti sọ fún wa pé téèyàn bá kú, tọ́mọ bá kú, ọkọ bá kú, tíyàwó bá kú, bá ṣe máa ṣe? Because people come out and bash this man and say stuff. Oh, he needs to have taken a video. Oh, he needs to have done this. Oh, he needs to have done that. All he's asking for, what killed my son? Is that boy my grandson? I don't think it's too much for him to ask. Yes, people will say, well, ọkọ tìyàwó, they fight. Yes, I'm married. Thank God I'm not physical. He's not physical with me. I tell my siblings, the ones that are in toxic relationship, you need to leave because you're going to die. It's either you die or he dies. Somebody died under your nose. You have 15 people or so in the home. The Nigerian police pick people outside the home. I don't know. It's something I keep asking myself. Justice for Mohbad has turned people to lawyers, investigators, judges, crazy miscreants. Àwọn àgbà òfò, àwọn àgbà òṣì, àwọn àgbà tó bímọ kó máa ti àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kó máa ṣe rádaràda. Shameful fools. And they come out and they pick people's pictures, they curse people's children. If you're not hiding anything, why go through all of that? If you don't know, they ask you in an interview, what's your memory with your husband? You don't have no memory. And he's the husband of your youth. He's the love of your life. He disvirgined you. Talking about Otiyati mo fẹ́ jọ̀gọ̀, Otiyati mo fẹ́ jọ̀gọ̀, Otiyati mo fẹ́ jọ̀gọ̀. So you have no memory. I'm sure most people that are married will have memories. Me and my husband, this is what we did. This is how we started. You couldn't say anything. Shame on you. Shame on your family. Shame on your mother. And people are like, well, Vengeance, the video you played, or the audio you played. So they said it was on the naming ceremony. The one with the calabash that the king people came to the home. That was why they chased. That was why they chased Baba and his family. Took them to the hotel.
No. That was not the naming ceremony. It was the birthday. The one they celebrated birthday for the boy.
Oh, okay. The 1 year birthday.
So now, the way the guy was sitting on a throne-like chair.
Yeah.
So that looks like a throne. So they said they performed the royal ritual for him. Even at the birthday.
Okay. All right. Well, that I'm not surprised. Of course, he's the owner of the child. Can he even claim the child now? Can he?
Ikú ló máa pa tó bá claim ẹ̀ báyìí.
Ikú ló máa pa, kò tiẹ̀ lè jèrè àwọn tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Àti gbogbo àwọn tó lọ́wọ́ tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Àti gọ́vnọ̀, àti president, gbogbo ọwọ́ ní jèrè ara wọn. Tó bá kù díẹ̀ báyìí pé wọ́n fẹ́ jókòó, wọ́n fẹ́ jèrè ọmọ, ó máa kan ní ẹnu wọn ni. The day of the fight, because I think on the audio too, you were playing that, according to the guy, some people came into the house. Of course, if you remember, there was an audio that Mohbad ran, and maybe he was in the car talking. Oh, I mean, they call officer and lay. I mean, they call officer and lay. I want two people call. Why me worry? I'm not a bad boy. I'm a fucking good boy. Shall remember audio, yeah?
Yeah, so they have made attempt on his life once.
They did.
He escaped.
Then yes, yes, yes. So if people came into the house, people got down, came into the house, she called them to come. They overpowered him because there was no way he could escape. And I remember saying they met people in the house when they got home. So mo boya yen no paro ni, boya on so to ni. No, there are more faces yen ri.
Ìyẹn fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ tán ni. Ìyẹn kò gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ tán ni. Spenny knows the truth, but I don't know what he starts to gain. Maybe he's fearful for his life, or he was doing it for the benefit at first, but now it has become glaring to him that he's going down for Wummi if he keeps quiet. Where he put it in his court and he can play the way he likes.
So I'm going to go back. When they took his body to the hospital, I think there was somebody read something that they asked what happened to him. And they said nobody said anything. They were quiet. Because I don't know why they would tell them to take the body to. Why didn't they call the morgue? Here, they will call the morgue. Where I'm at, they will call the police. The police will call the morgue. So I don't know why they took that body home. That boy didn't die on Tuesday. He did not. I think it was Monday. Thank you so much. So, if you watch their two stories, you go know say Baba Liam hand there for this thing well. And now because of that Liam, now make us see the hammer on that chair. And because of that Liam, only they do what they do to this Mohbad. So, because I never see where introduction they turn to engagement to marriage, even for we from the eastern side. Then they first do introduction before they go begin they talk about the collecting of list. The collecting of list now be the traditional marriage, and which is the engagement to Yoruba people, I think so. So on that particular day, to tell you say Wummi and Baba Liam don't arrange everything. They don't want to make Mohbad a scapegoat. Make them use save their baby for themselves. So they come invite Baba come. For 4-9 they call Baba. And due to the love where Baba get for him pikin, because me, I know the way these single men they take they love their children. Then they buy itself now their children they hold for maths. Now my name and my younger brother name and my sister name. Now my father hold for a maths till the day way he end. Because even if say we later reconcile with our mother, not only him know what he passed through to raise us up. So these people now the love where Baba get for Mohbad, now make her attend that marriage. That's where we meet on to marriage. Turn to say he don't do legally, in the answer legally married. wey me and them and the whole world know say na lie, na girlfriend and boyfriend na im dey do with this boy. He just carry himself cover that boy because of he wan keep that pikin for Baba Liam. He wan keep that im Liam for im Baba. And she wan be the small Sekinot, abi na Sekiel, wetin that the Liam Baba wife. She wan be the small one. She wan be who born the king. Na im make she dey do all those wey she do. So, and another thing I wan still talk. If we dey talk all these things, more we still dey call Darosha. Darosha dey involved for this thing. Darosha no escape this thing. Darosha follow for this thing because for Darosha to go buy small pikin coffee, Darosha dey involved. Wetin Darosha dey work wey Darosha take do engagement of how much million? Wetin Darosha wetin be im work? I no see wetin be. I never see where they say Darosha dey work. I no see company where they say. I know in short. I never see business where they say Darosha dey do. Wey make Darosha throw that kind of engagement wey e throw. Where Darosha from dey see money when to take do that, throw that engagement. And another thing again wey I wan still talk. If he be say spending, if say in the fear for im life. But me I thought say anybody wey hand follow, both people wey see the truth or wey no gree talk, wey hide them, all of them go collect finish. All of them go collect. Anybody wey see where something happen, wey no fit call talk truth, wey no fit talk the truth. If they see the judge who do something, they go see judge that person where they hide the information, join for there. So spending the area, I know the advice you say may come out oh. If you come out for your own good though, you know still come out, now see for your own good. Because no be me and you go there for inside there. And if you not come out, now see for your own good. You go enjoy that place well. Why who do something? Go they calivan, they run around. They say Liam want do 1 year. You see the reason why Wummi gree die to do that birthday for that boy. Person wey husband dey for morgue. Person wey say na in love of in youth, in marriage of youth. He dey for morgue. Then they butcher the boy. Every time when I remember say that they cut that boy, I go just dey chase tears. I go just dey imagine. You get mind, you go throw party, you go throw birthday. Say they do 1 year birthday. Every month they do birthday. Every day they do birthday. But you say, you know they enjoy. You say now only nurse. Now they run around for club, they enjoy. Where you there for club, where they go party, they go where they everything day. Me, my own stand where I see the talk be say anyhow way Baba Liam like may do rich. You know go do rich God. You know if you stop the handwork of God. You know if you stop the karma. You see that on a there one of the protect soul. Man never talk. Man never talk. Man never talk. Because anyhow on a line more on do rich. The karma and the handwork of God, he must see come. But if na me, be say Mohbad na my the same mama, the same papa. Wummi by now, if I don't go down, no be say they know they talk am 2 times. I will tell you say as they burn you, throw you for street. Now so they still burn me, throw me for street. By now, if I don't, you know, they know they talk am 2 times. Now me and your Baba Liam, so now for the face for court. By now, if I don't collect. So me, my own side, waiting me and they talk.
be say anywhere where we see they put Wummi so they go, and Liam go dey join. Wummi attack us. If una like, man, come attack me, oh. You no concern me, oh. No concern me. Anything una like, man, I do, oh. No concern me. I know they see una. Not on I want do, not on I want do. They dey stop me. They make us say, wetin carry Mohbad that day, because if na Mohbad dey alive today, Wummi na him kpai. On that boy for don't go in for it. Whether I know wetin happen or whether I know. If na Wummi by today, Mohbad dey alive, Mohbad for don't go in for it. But because of say Wummi get Liam for Baba Liam, then he come feel say he wan kpai pikin of nobody. We go tell am say we be somebody from east, from north, from south. And I no go get rest, and I no go get peace. Peace don already cease for una life. See una life. Manipulator like you go weave head, go so urgent 25 cloth. Where can't deceive your global. The ones that they do I stand with woman. We stand with woman. I know they stand that kind stand with anybody. And they hit the hammer for the head. I know they do urgent 2K women. No, I don't follow for that pattern. No, they do that one. So as e dey like this, as we dey call you, we dey call your pikin papa wey dey alive. We dey see dey call your pikin join. We dey call your sister Karimot wey chook am for im pekus, leak am for Facebook, for social media. That one wey be say e no get rest for social media. E dey sleep now, e dey wake up for social media. E dey chop for social media, e dey cook for social, e dey baff for social media. Because for woman, for mouth, e don dey baff for social media. So as e dey like this, so now, if we dey call all of una, your mama, that your wayward mama, we dey join am. We dey join am. All of una go collect our hand until una go serve this justice for this boy. He need justice. So my brother, wetin I wan talk concerning that voice record wey dem play. Wetin I mean be say that voice record, so if you watch am, wetin make dem gree do that birthday, dem get ritual wey dem dey do for king pikin.
Yes.
What they do for that pikin. So that made them gree die, say they must do that 1 year birthday for the boy.
You are totally right, Lalito. You are totally right. God bless you. I'm not sure if Princess is there. He looks away. We are happy to have Gladiator Barrister Meme back. Meme, are you there? Do you want to say something again to us?
Yes.
Yeah, because we have some questions to ask you. It seems you are a barrister, and then you know the laws, especially concerning the case of homicide. We want you to shed some light on some gray areas. And I don't know if you have been following the case of Mohbad since inception. Have you been following it, please?
Yes, I've been following it, though on and off, Yeah, I'm also very busy, yeah. So most of the time, I'm not always on TikTok.
Okay.
But sometimes when I come into TikTok like that, I just I go on live to listen to most of the live that has to deal with Mohbad, even the opposition, I would say opposition party, those Wummi supporters as well. So I've been in and out. It's not like I've been following it stereotype like every day on it. That's not the case.
Okay, but for the fact that you've been online for some time and then off and on, so at least you must have been doing catch up with some of the. It's like you have gone away again too. Or is it your network? Maybe it's your network. When you are back, we'd just like to engage you and ask you some questions. Okay, you are back.
I'm with you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Like I said, since you have been on and off, so you must have done some catch up on the story.
Yeah.
The story is not too complicated. It was a case. It's still a case of homicide. The boy died in his own house. The wife was there. Some of his band members were also there, and some what do I say? Some other staff members in the house. However, it was confirmed that that boy and this lady, the killer, I know based on your profession, you don't want to say it anyway. I understand.
Yes.
Our perspective, everything has been pointed to her, and then we can say he is the killer. The evidences might not have been substantiated in the court of law, or may not have been given the necessary attention by the police for their own selfish interest, for their own ulterior motive. But for what we can see so far, Mohbad died in the presence of this lady called Wummi Adebanjo. In the case of homicide, Barrister Meme, do you think the police has done the right thing by allowing Mohbad's house not to be treated as crime scene?
That for that aspect, is very wrong, because from the beginning, this is what I know in my course of study. When Mohbad died, and they said Mohbad died in the house, right? The first thing the police was supposed to do, because that is how it's been done in abroad, you get. The first thing the police is supposed to do is to seal up that place. You understand? They will seal up that place and make sure that nobody goes in. You get? So invariably, they are not going to seal up the people living in the house. They are not going to seal the place up with the people. Obviously, they are going to make sure that those people they are told to leave the crime scene, and they are put into proper police. Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah, they are put into proper police custody, so that, because they are already seen as I would say as exhibits. So they don't interfere with the exhibits, you understand? They ensure that those people are kept safe because they have questions to answer, and they don't want those set of people who witnessed the death of Mohbad to be interrogated by the public or whatsoever, you understand? So the first thing the police they were supposed to do was to seal up that place. That was the first thing they were supposed to do, and they were supposed to ensure that nothing leaves that vicinity. The CCTV camera that was placed in the house, that was very, very important. You understand? They are supposed to protect that CCTV camera, because that CCTV camera in that house, I believe it was working as at that time Mohbad was alive.
100%.
So that CCTV camera would have captured a lot of things, and they were not supposed to tamper with the CCTV camera. So that was why they were supposed to seal up that place at first. That was the first thing. So if the police had done that, all these things that we are dragging up until now, there would have been no need for that. You get? So investigation will properly start from there. You get? So that's how I know. That is how I know the law operates.
Thank you very much.
But in Nigeria, they do the opposite. You understand? They do the opposite. So even before, I don't even know, because I said I've not been.
Before you go further, Barrister.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said in Nigeria they do the opposite.
Yes.
Do you think in previous cases that have happened in Nigeria that was or that were homicides, do you think police also attended to those cases the way they have attended to Mohbad case?
I'm sorry, Benji. I have a question also. Maybe barrister or lawyer. Sorry. Do you think they don't know that they are supposed to do that? Or
Don't
the
get you, General. That's where I was coming.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah, that is why I said let me just put it down with you.
Yes, obviously the police, they are police, of course, they know the law as
Good.
well.
They know.
They know that that is the first thing. They know that because as a police officer, there are some questions in the course of your studying to become a police officer. There are some mandatory courses you take that has to do with law as well. So they also know that that is the right thing they are supposed to do.
Yeah.
But what baffles me is that
They just
I don't know the people behind Wummi. They are very powerful people.
Mm.
Do you understand? So that is the reason why Wummi's case has really been compromised because of the calibers of people involved in it. Because she's just a 24 years old girl, but I don't know the kind of people she deals with. But from the look of things, for this case to have elongated till this time, then the calibers of people behind Wummi and our whole entourage is something that would beat everybody's imagination.
Not
You
us.
understand?
We will never beat our imagination. We know them.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to say that, you understand? Because why will I not say what the word I'm using beats everybody's imagination is that how come up until now a little girl like that have been able to drag a case that is so glaring, you understand, that is supposed to have ended long time ago up until now. So it's very clear that the people behind her, they are so powerful. Because why I even came back on live was I wanted to ask a question. Not really a question. I wanted to draw your attention to something she said in her interview. She said that when Mohbad died, they buried Mohbad behind her back. She didn't even know when they went to bury Mohbad. And in one video, I saw that Wummi was present in the burial ceremony, at burial where they were burying Mohbad. I saw her that she was there because she's the one that, this is how she always tie her hair. She will put it over her head, you understand? She was there. But when she was doing the interview again, she was telling the interviewer that they had gone to bury Mohbad without her knowledge. And she was there throughout. That's why my concern about the whole thing is that I don't know the lawyer that is really that is Wummi's lawyer, because to me the lawyer is not guiding Wummi properly. And you know, one thing with this our profession is that even when a lawyer sees a bad case, in the face of every lawyer, no case is bad. You understand? Even when a lawyer knows that this case is not going to yield any fruits, they will still pick up the case. And that is what most of us in the legal team are fighting against. You understand? Because, and another thing again is, when we tell clients, you have a bad case, they will not listen. They still want to give it a try. You understand? And that is the reason why most lawyers, they will pick up a case that they know it will never yield fruit. You understand? I don't know if you're getting me. Because this Wummi's case,
I'm with you, 100%.
Because this Wummi's case, to me, as a lawyer, is a very bad case. You understand? So I don't know the lawyer that is edging her on and telling her all the things she's doing, because the more she grants interview, the more she contradicts herself. And despite with all these contradictory statements she's giving, I still don't understand why the government cannot see that, cannot pick up the pieces and say, this is it. Because when she says one thing here, she says another thing here. And that's why when Very Dark Man was saying something, the Very Dark Man put some questions to me. You understand? One of the questions is that why are you bringing the narrative after 2 years? At least you didn't even say anything. Maybe that of Naira Marley and Sam Larry did not work. Maybe that strategy did not work. It's just like diverting the public's attention to Naira Marley and Sam Larry. So eventually, since that did not work, and they don't know what else to do because it's like the general public, they are not relenting on getting justice for Mohbad. That is why she has come out again to say that the lawyer advised her to keep quiet and this is the right time to talk. And when she's even talking, host, I'm sorry, I hope I'm not cutting you short because you said you had some questions you want to ask me.
Yeah, when you finish, don't worry.
Okay.
We'll continue.
Okay. And when in the course of our interviews, even the interviewers, they are not asking the right questions. They are just asking questions that are not really making sense. And I believe that if they ask only the right questions,
it was arranged. The interview and everything was arranged. So they know the questions they must ask. You understand?
Okay.
They did not want to ask her provocating questions. Do you understand? They know the truth. The interviewers also know the truth. They are just doing their job. They are doing their jobs, of course.
And also, with regards to the DNA, when her submission was that she was going to do a DNA, and if she does the DNA, because I saw where she was listing out the condition she was giving Mohbad's father, she was telling Mohbad's father that she's going to do the DNA, but there's a clause. If she does the DNA, and the DNA comes out that Mohbad is the true father, that they are going to now have to institute an action against the father. That is wrong. You understand? That is very wrong. It's just like that Liam. Mohbad's father is, okay, let's say he's the proposed grandfather of Liam. So in order for him to accept Liam as his grandson, I don't see anything wrong in saying, okay, during the course of while my son was alive, there were some allegations he also levied against you. He suspected you for cheating and all of that. And because of the circumstances surrounding my son's death, I just want to clear all doubts so that I don't accept a bastard as a child. Just do the DNA. But you are not saying that I will do the DNA, you foot the bill of the DNA. Okay, no problem. If the father wants to foot the bill, there's no problem. But the one you're not saying you will pay damages, you will institute an action, you're already putting a clause on doing that DNA, and which is going to make the man draw back. Because all Mohbad's father wants, just do a DNA without a condition.
But that was the objective, barrister. The objective was to discourage the man and scare him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that it is wrong. Because, okay, look at it now. All those people that are saying, all those other men that are requesting for DNA, why are they not telling their wives that when the wife, why is the wife not saying, I will do the DNA, but after doing the DNA, you would divorce. If you find out that the child is your own, even if the child is your own, we will divorce. If you say that, a man will not want to go ahead to do the DNA because you're already putting him in a tight corner. So that is the same thing that is applicable to Mohbad's father. You understand? I'm just trying to pick up the pieces and everything. You get? And it's, to me, I'm just wondering that it's a young girl. I'll just say she's young, very young, could just hold even the legal system. Getting justice is now becoming like, I know eventually Mohbad will get his justice, but man, it's really a tough one. It's a very tough one. So I can hear you. You can go ahead to ask your questions.
Okay, barrister, God bless you. Firstly, I would like to say this, that Emperor Joseph Aloba will never take back his words about his resolve to get DNA of that boy. So whatever that is, Wummi thought she will put on the table to scare him, will be dead on arrival. DNA is a must. The only thing that happens is that DNA will not be done on the terms of Wummi, Cynthia and the. Yeah, that is it. And Baba has that right to make sure that the DNA is done on a neutral ground and not a ground that is being manipulated, that has a meditated answer already. Do you understand? What they want
and that's a plot to prolong the case as well. Before you know it, the case is thrown out of the court. You understand? And maybe the judge that comes, because a time will come, they will transfer the judge handling the case. Another judge will come. So in all of this is going to just end in a way, is tilting towards a way to rubbish the whole case, to rubbish the whole struggle and all of that. I don't know if you get the point.
Yeah, I got it. That's the objective.
Because the more the thing stays longer in court, the more the evidence weigh out. You understand? Some people begin to forget the narrative. You understand? Like I said, I followed when Mohbad died. There are some things that I cannot even remember again. I don't know if you get the point. Because whether we like it or not, at some point we also have our personal lives. We don't know what will happen this year. All those people that have been fighting for justice for Mohbad, we don't know what have transpired in their various families. Everybody, especially if you see the way Nigeria is now, is so bad. The Naira has no value anymore. People are hungry. I don't know if you get the point. So, hello?
I got your point.
Yeah.
The gladiators and generals, you can ask Barrister some questions, please.
Yeah, I just want to say something that, we all have our own problem, but some of us, this is a great commission, right, by God. We started and we're still going on. Some people fell off. We are backing it. We are to the end. We are not backing off.
Yeah, and God will give each and every one.
We have our own issue, but I'm telling you, some people lost their job in this fight for justice for Mohbad, but they still stand strong. We are not backing up. We know we have our own problem, but God is in control. Thank you. I just want to ask you there.
Barrister, I want to say something. Please, we are not backing down. If we wanted to back down, we could have backed down first. Since even when they closed the corona inquest, so many people could have backed down, but we still remain here. We know they back down. The only thing we
continue to see us through.
Wummi, wetin happen to Mohbad and Wummi, when come give us the DNA of that your Liam, who you carry the placenta of Liam go give. Now wetin we wan know? Finish now. Only the people we the Nigerian, the people where they consigned of this boy case. Now wetin we want know. Now wetin the world, the whole world want hear from you. Now you there with Mohbad 72 hours, 48 hours, and 24 hours. We want know, because if now you buy Mohbad for the answer the question now. So Barrister, we know they back down. Anyhow,
That's a very good one.
We have maybe 5 years. We there here, they wait for Wummi till when he go answer us. And in this government, he go come go. You see this government, he go see smarter, he go come out. We there here.
And another thing again, I was thinking, if like Wummi always say, she says couples do quarrel. That couples do quarrel is a very weighty statement, very weighty. You understand? Because when she's claiming, she's acknowledging the fact that couples do quarrel. So if at all Wummi and Mohbad had some issues, and peradventure, allegedly, she mistakenly pushed Mohbad, and in the course of it, Mohbad sustained some injury which led to his death. It's a question of pleading manslaughter. You understand? If you there was no the measure was there, but the acute raise was not there. You understand? She can as well plead she never had the intention to kill Mohbad. You understand? But mistake happened. So, but I don't know the lawyer she has that is not. And I don't know who is really advising her. If that was the case, this thing would have long ended. You understand? She serves her jail term and everybody rests because people are bound to make mistake. If that was even the case, I don't think all this justice we are crying for, we would have still be crying for it till now. You get? They can argue the case for her. At least she has acknowledged that, oh, it was my fault. This was done out of mistake. And she simply, her lawyer will be there to argue the case out for her. The maximum term will be given to her if they are able to argue out the case for her in court. So it's just, it's two-sided, you understand? It's either she's accepting and everybody moves on. But I don't know who is advising her because at the end of the day, when the truth comes out, it might really be very bad for her if her hands are really not clean.
Sister, Barrister May, see, it goes beyond that. See, if it is ordinary manslaughter, she would have even come out since all these days. But you say that
I'm not saying. I'm just.
No, we are only guessing. That, if it is that one, even which I know that even if it is that one, she would have come out since, because they could have as well give her a kind of soft landing. You understand? Helped her to appeal to Baba, but it goes beyond that because she is a greedy bastard. She wants to use that baby in her hand. Very greedy. She wants to use that baby in her hand to sweep Mohbad's property. Imagine a 23-year-old saying, I want to. Is it now that it is time for me to start having good life with the boy?
Just
okay, if you are saying that, okay, what do you want the dad that has been there since the day he was born? What do you want that man to say? If a 23-year-old who has been thrown on the street since 10, he's saying, when it is time for me to start eating the root of my labor. Labor on who?
At 23 years old or 20.
No, labor on who? Who did she labor on? That is saying that she was saying, is it not that it's time for me to start eating the root of my labor?
My question is very simple.
Okay, what do you want the dad to say?
Be more than
you that knew nothing about how that man, how he grew up, what he went through thick and thin with the dad, without the nuisance that just called mother, without her, and he labored to make sure that boy did not turn to a nuisance on the street. And now you are saying that when it is time for, so please, who labored on Mohbad?
Probably.
Yes, a woman that saw him how many years ago? Hey, Egbami.
I've never seen this kind of thing in my life.
Oh, but like, Mr. I never see.
Never seen. All the cases I've never seen this kind of
even me that I've married 23 years ago, I cannot, that statement cannot come out of my mouth. 23 years ago, I married. I dare not say
this generation
that kind of statement. I dare not utter that kind of statement. And that is to show you how evil-minded, how greedy, how to what extent she can go when it comes to money. She is not ready to let go of Mohbad's properties, especially his royalties. And that was why our family, they all supported. When Karimot rushed down, boom. Yatunde went straight to Baba, all the Babalawos, the Albanis, so quickly, bam. You know, the Olosho mentor, Iyabo Ojo quickly rushed to Abuja with her to bam. You know, seeking for how to cover her up, how to protect her, so that the royalties will not go to the parents. Because they know that if she can get out of this one, they have a lot to get from her. That is why you see all this agba that will not eat the fruit of their labor. Doing all of this, protecting these young adults. Hey?
Really pathetic.
A child that you are supposed to sit down, how did it happen? Kilo saw, you know. And if she explained like this, first of all, give her one dirty slap. Let her turn 360. And after that, you now sit her down. Now while you enter, but let's see how it goes. First, you have to agree that you are guilty based on your submission. Yeah, it happened by mistake. This is then okay. How do we pacify the man in question, the father of the late guy? And then they move towards that day, and then they come back to legal. But she is not ready to let go because of those properties.
I'm about
to know the lawyer. The lawyer will make it to the house.
Because the wrongest thing Wummi has done, and that's why I'm really giving it to Mohbad, because that guy's head is very strong. The wrongest thing she has done is granting interview, and that is still the spirit of Mohbad working.
No, now you know Baba to grant interview, so she too must grant interview now.
He would have just remained silent, just the way she was.
When you mentioned about the burial, that she saw it online, did you notice she put this juju pot and the cross inside the wedding? Did you notice that?
No, what I did, you know, there are different videos you see on TikTok. The one I saw was when, I think that was the one when they went to bury. I think they had already put him inside the ground, but she was standing at the edge. That was just what I saw. I didn't see any juju or any. I didn't see that video.
Yeah, man,
she was
video. We saw in the video. You are
the Omowummi.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. You said you are just catching up on the stories.
Yes.
So we are happy to inform you that Wummi Cynthia Adebanjo, the deceased girlfriend, under whose nose the deceased died, threw some charms into the grave of the deceased. Charms like white cloth, charms like calabash, traditional pots, and some other things. What does that mean under the law, Barrister?
It's just like you say you are bringing a witch to the court of law. Like you want to sue a witch that she was the one who killed someone's child. These are things that you cannot really bring to the court of law to start arguing on. Fetish, witchcraft, all those things. You get, because there's no basis for that. You understand? So it's not something you can really come and start saying. She put juju. The law does not really recognize all of that. You understand? Yeah, because she can come and say, she can argue and say, "Oh, it's my tradition." You understand? She can say, "Oh, this is my belief." How do you fight that? So those are not things that that's why you see, even despite that video, you said you saw that video, that's why they've not really brought it up as an issue. You understand? Because those are not what the court looks after. You understand?
Yes, Barrister, I agree with you. Now, moving away from the law, now let us go back to what we know as Nigerians. Please. Who is making very perfectly? Now, let us go back what we know as Nigerians in our country, according to the culture. Now I want you to talk out of legal professional. Talk on cultural ground. If a wife of the deceased, a wife of a 26-year-old man died mysteriously, that questionable circumstance like that, and the wife to be or the wife or whatever she called herself went on to drop charms into his grave, what does it signify? Now, don't talk as a lawyer. Talk as an ordinary woman.
Okay. Now, because I just want to be very objective. You understand?
Go on.
First of all, no, I'm not putting Christianity into it. You understand?
No.
I'm not bringing Christianity, but what we all have our individual beliefs. You understand?
Yep.
I'm not much of a traditional person. I don't have much knowledge when it comes to that, but I know that I've seen some people do that. So I'll just tell you a story, a true life story that happened. So maybe that will be able to buttress my points. And hello?
Barrister, before you go on, she said it for possession. And was she privy of that the husband was going to die? Now, she has already prepared that, because we are not. It's not about saying story, but so she knew before that the mobile was going to buy. Now she has already prepared that.
General G, baby, you have broken the chair now. You have broken the table.
Okay, no, the story I wanted to say is not like it's a long story. You understand? I just wanted to say when I was in school, I don't know if she's privy. Like I said, I'm going to be objective. I'm going to give an objective answer. And what I wanted to say was going to further corroborate the answer I'm going to give, or better still, is going to answer the question. When I was in school, there was a guy in my school that died. I think he had issues with some court member. So for one reason or the other, we don't know what happened, but the guy was shot on the head. And unfortunately, that scene, we were doing a birthday party for a 1-year-old birthday party of one of our schoolmates. So that guy was present in that birthday party. So it was in that birthday party those court group came and they shot him on the head. So when they wanted to bury this guy, the mother, they are worried. You understand? The mother brought, on the day of his burial, the mother brought cutlass, ass, a lot of things, calabash, and buried it together with the guy.
Yes,
you understand? And told the guy that not until everybody that has a hand in his death, not until all of them goes with him, that he was first. This particular person was within my faculty. You understand? Was within my faculty, and he was a friend as well. You get? So now I attended the burial, so I was able to witness that. So that thing she did now, she was not privy to the fact that her son would die. You get? So that is her own belief. That is what she serves. You understand? So it can be argued in two ways. Okay, Wummi had put the calabash, and probably she's stating the obvious that if anything, or Mohbad knows those people who killed him, that Mohbad should not rest until he fish all of them out. And the second narrative could be Mohbad, though, my hand is there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The analysis.
Yeah, I love the way you analyze it. You got it very, very right.
So it is two-sided, and that is the reason why you cannot even bring that to the court of law because you will argue it in different ways.
Yes, I love your answers. And now this is just the difference. Do you understand? This is the difference. According to the story you narrated now, that woman went to the son's grave with cutlass and some other things, and he said there that whosoever killed you, make sure you come back and revenge.
Yes.
Do you know Wummi was asked this question in Corona Court? And I thought if Wummi was as clever as half, she was supposed to say that I dropped those things in that grave because I wanted my husband to revenge his death. But as spirit of Mohbad live and God's spirit also live, Wummi did not say that. She said she used those things to protect her husband's spirit. Then I began to wonder, was it that there was Boko Haram in the spiritual world? Or was it that there were armed robbers in spiritual world? Or was it that there were kidnappers in spiritual world that Wummi was trying to protect Mohbad against? However, I also want you to take note of this. When you watch that video, Barrister, you will understand that the narrative was more of the latter than the former.
Yeah, which I just said. I said it could be that my hand there inside though.
God bless you.
Said, not come after me. Oh.
God bless you. The way she collected those things gave her intention out. She collected those things codedly. I wish I could send it to you. Whoever has it, maybe can send it to your boss to go and watch it.
Okay.
She collected those charms codedly from those that came with her, and she was dropping them there.
And why are you protecting spirits? The only thing I understand when you protect a spirit, where I come from, for example, when you see, like if you go to some villages, you will see that after burying them, they put padlock. You understand? If those padlock signifies two things, it depends on the circumstances. Sometimes when you lock the grave of someone, you are trying to limit how the spirit operates. Especially when the spirit is a very vengeful spirit, you can lock.
You lock his spirit up.
You can lock it. You get. So all of these things are things that we know in Africa is very, very. We practice it in Africa. You understand?
And it has different meanings.
I don't understand. We have different spirits. So obviously, Mohbad spirit is one of those spirits that are very stubborn. You understand?
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know because I'm not trained to talk. I'm not trained to talk in certain way, you understand? So I don't know, maybe they want Mohbad to have peace.
After killing him. After killing him, they want him to go and rest.
Yeah, so that's why
general vengeance. And that is one of those things that Yomi spaced out. He said you really needed the peace. When after he died, he said the peace you so much wanted. Now you have the peace. And where Wummi was throwing those things in that grave, anybody that watched it, we can take you to the court. Wummi was not crying. No water comes out of Wummi.
No.
Wummi was using her body language in that place. He was giving eye contact. He was giving hand contact. He was stretching hand to the back to get some things. The cloth was being passed through another person. There was a guy that was wearing a black hoodie that covered, like the guy was covering his face. The guy, you cannot even recognize who the guy was that passed something to Wummi. So that is telling us that Wummi did job for some people, or some people do Wummi job. Thank you.
Arista, sorry, according to your story, is it from the like in this situation, is it for the wife side or the husband side that they have to make this ritual according to tradition?
No, it was the mother of the.
Mother of the.
And that is the mother, but this is a wife.
Wife.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just using. I'm not saying that is a similar is a similar situation, but I'm just trying to buttress the my point with that story. You understand what the host has asked? You get. I'm trying to say I have a knowledge that such a thing happens. You get. But we can tilt it to two different angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to say.
Yeah, correct. Barrister Mimi, God bless you. God bless you so much. We appreciate you. Any other question for the barrister, please?
Yeah. Can I say something, General? Yeah. This situation where barrister explain, say, for worry, then go put cutlass ahead. The guy, mama, put cutlass, put one thing. Make that guy spirit stand up to go buy whoever get hand for him buying.
But not all worry, just that particular family.
Yeah.
That was what they did. Not it's not obtainable in the whole of worry.
Okay.
But she's just from worry. That's why I said. But it's not like that's what every worry does. No.
Okay, that's fine. But my point is, say, before the mama put cutlass and everything inside the grave, so at least everybody see him.
Yes,
swear. All those swear which they swear. So say, come this boy, whoever spy you, see this cutlass, may you wake up, may you push that person, may you chop off their head, may you pieces the person, may you not let that person rest forever and ever. She said all those things loud. Everybody where they hear her.
Yes.
Everybody where they see say true. She throw away cutlass. She throw away hammer. She throw away everything inside that grave. Yes. She not do am hidey. Okay. But you see in this Wummi case, she do her own hidey. For that video is in it there everywhere. It there online. It there YouTube. That video that day when they bury Mo. So where Wummi there for there. So she hidey. She no do am koro. And do not say anybody wey don dey do hidey like that. Mo na check her well. Una go know say that. Una go know say that person wey no pure at all. If not, if to say this thing wey you dey do, so say okay, na to go kill whoever buy your guy. Now make you throw all these things put for them. You for not do hidey nah. You go do am.
Where everybody did.
Yes, you go do am. You go talk. You go cry. Yes. You go dey cry. You go dey use body dey stone ground. People go dey hold you. You go talk. Then you go dey throw away those things put. Na so now she suppose do am. Then we go know say okay. Now wetin what she mean? Now it be this. But this one, before she even throw that big black pot, native pot inside there, we not even see herself. People there for there, they open eyes like this, then shy eye, then they see the grave, but they don't recognize that thing. Say now, well, then they look at more, but their brain not tell them. Say this thing na calabash, this thing na okuru, this thing na juju. Their brain not tell them. Now when she come throw that white cloth for the now they cash and now everybody sense come back to normal. Say sure, this thing wey we dey see for here, so we suppose see this kind thing. Thank God to say the slow motion dey wey we see Wummi collect the white cloth. Now side now she take collect am. Now so she put her hand go back like this. Wey one guy just quickly squeeze the cloth for her hand. You see am? So
that was in hood. He cover him face.
But now in hand now we see.
Sorry,
now in
madam.
hand now we see, and the head.
Madam.
And pardon?
Madam, you know what happen? They don't make the mistake. In fact, they realize they made a lot of mistake. See, issue of these people. It's not today they are be killing people. I agree with everybody over years. See this. See Karimot.
So
Mama Wummi,
I wanted to say that Mohbad was not the first victim. I'm telling you.
Yes, Mama Wummi, she did the same thing. He paying husband. This Karimot, the first husband. Karimot paying husband. He paying the first husband.
Are you serious?
Yes, now the first husband paying. Go and she did the same thing.
to his first husband. Go and check her record. Before the first husband, he find that one. Karimot buy his first husband.
Never hear that story.
Now that thing make Mohbad tell them say, you don't they do this in take. Now they won't. They won't take the last.
No wonder. Wow. Now
you know what Karimot do?
Again for that
you know what Karimot do?
You know,
Karimot try her best to enter Baba Mohbad. So you look for any opportunity to talk to Baba Mohbad. So they capture, you know, you have already captured the host. You want to capture Baba Mohbad. But God and many people they surround Baba, they don't allow Karimot to enter that man. So Karimot want to beg that man because they see where the case they go, say their hand no go feel him again. That is what Karimot want to do. He want to beg the Baba, but now when Baba no agree, now he don't embarrass the Baba. Karimot to find your husband. Find that man.
This one a new story for my ear. Karimot find your first husband.
Go and check. Karimot find your first husband. He can't lie.
Wow.
You know, say Karimot first half one. You know, his daughter.
My brother, I no sweat too much. Karimot take him out, talk him. Husband died. Say na him mama no wan make him marry. Say when the guy died, she even accused Wummi supporters that they were abusing her late boyfriend. He call him that time. He said her late boyfriend. Now she na Karimot killing first husband. Yes. See, for Mohbad to use that statement, una don dey do that shows the Mohbad is aware that they don't want before, if not more than one. And he said, you don't say how una don dey do am.
Karimot kill your husband. Wummi thought, hey, God abeg o, Mona come to family.
He knew what he was saying.
Maybe you watch Mohbad video when Wummi was shouting on him. That is how they normally do their family. That is how they use to buy people for their family. So Mohbad come tell us, say this one will be the last for you if you buy him. This one are the last for your family. You know go fit do that kind of thing again. Now so then even now we even help Karimot husband now because Karimot husband safe. He not safe. Say you hear what Karimot talk say he collect all the money, come the builders on his name for Nigeria here. His husband name no dey na her name they take build all the house where they build for Ogun State. Na her name.
How many house they build? How many one? How many money self where they get? This
my sister now see even if you say na 1,000, now so they do for their family. Now so they collect Mohbad money, they build house for they use Liam name. They can't talk say Baba Mohbad go bury Mohbad. They say Baba Mohbad go bury Mohbad for one place where no good. I bet ask them say now months they will go bury Mohbad. They say Baba Mohbad. They talk say that man built church there. So now months he go build there. Now Moss go build there, you go come put Liam Moss there, you come bury Mohbad there. You carry nonsense speaking, can't give that man. You think that man mad?
Generational cause. They don't cause these people family. See.
And waiting they talk, my sister say they go put cutlass.
They don't cause their family.
When you talk say they go put cutlass for
forever.
Say that thing go affect Mohbad.
Just say they go they kill their husband. They don't.
Today when they kill his son. All of them make that cutlass cut all of their head. All of them make in their head come out. Because
they don't cause their family. They don't cause their family. They say these girls they go they kill their husband.
Generally, the most surprising.